I'm happy to be on air today, and it's exciting to actually come up on air to share my thought, my feeling, and my understanding about certain things that works for Christians and believers. Now, I want to talk briefly on one of the principle of receiving. A lot of people do a lot of prayers, do a lot of meditation, asking, fasting, and but then there is one simple principle which I really want to bring out to you today, and I believe it's going to be a blessing to you. And that is, you can get it from in the Bible in the book of James, chapter 1, verse 7. Now, but then let me give you the details of what happened when James was writing. He was talking about someone who was asking for wisdom, or it could be anything you were asking for. He said, if anyone lack wisdom, that is in verse 5. If anyone lack wisdom, let him ask God, let him pray. If you lack some resources in life, you believe in God for a miracle, for healing, for deliverance, for a particular provision, or you are faced with a challenge or a spiritual attack, and you've been wanting God to give you a miracle, a breakthrough towards that challenge. He said the person should come in faith. Now, a lot of people don't understand the mysteries of faith. People think faith is something, it's illusion or something that will come on you and goes and whatever. The faith is your mindset towards certain issues. It's the way you program your mind towards belief. Now, the mind, you may call it the heart anyway, but the mind has a lot to do with your faith. Without the instrument of your mind, your mindset, your mind, the way you think, you cannot actually actualize faith in action. And these are some of the things people are trying to hide from us. They just say, faith, just have faith. But what is faith? Faith is how you program your mind towards certain things. How you take your mind, how you program your mind, how you accept some things in your mind to be true or to be real. There's what we call observation. Observing something. There's what we call theory, getting theory over some issue, pragmatic words and things like that. But the issue here is this. Verse 6 says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Nothing wavering. For he that asketh, or he that is believing God for such a miracle, if he waves, if he's in doubt, he is like a wave of the sea driven. He cannot receive what he's looking for because of the doubt, because of the fear. So you can't receive anything if you are in doubt. That is it. You have to get your mind programmed to accept certain things. Now, hear this. In verse 7, you see, let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord, if what? If he ask out of faith. Or in another way, if there's doubt in his mind. In another way, if in his mind he never accepted that thing to be truth. Now, when we talk about mind subject, or what am I? Mind is the totality of your being. You see, it is what you accept in your mind that comes to you. What you reject in your mind will not come to you. If you accept it and your mind takes it, that means your spirit, soul, and body takes it already. Because whatever you take into your mind is registered in your subconscious being. Your spirit, your soul, everything accepts it. And if you just take it as a normal thing without accepting it, it will do nothing for you. Now, asking, you will receive. When Jesus Christ said, ask and you shall receive. Then it doesn't mean that, a parrot, say something over to a parrot, the parrot will repeat it. So if a parrot is able to repeat what you are saying and is asking, he will receive. No, a parrot may not get it, because he is only saying what he was taught to say. And he never have the mind to accept it in his conscious mind and take it as it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you truly want to receive something, the first thing is that, what is your standing on that thing? Do you have a backing by the word? Did the word of God accept it for you? Now, if the word of God accept it for you, then you don't have any problem. What you do is this: you have to accept it in your mind that this thing, it is going to happen as it is written. As it has been said, so it shall be. You have to accept that it is possible for you to receive it. You have to program in your mind. Let it be in your mind until even your conscious being carried it in the whole of your totality, that this thing you are expecting will surely come to pass. Once your mind and the total of it has accepted it, then you are half done. It is your mind, or let me use word, and your subconscious mind will begin to attract that thing towards you. It's going to be a force. You see, you are, first of all, a human being, but you have an invisible being in you, controlled by your mind. And that visible being in you, controlled by your mind, has the power to move you closer to the source of your miracle. Has the power to move you in that way, pull you. It's like pushing or program you. And at the same time, the spirit realm will begin to pull that thing towards you. At one point, two of you will meet. You and your miracle will meet. One way or the other, there's going to be a way. You may call it a provincial, or you may call it a coincidence. You may call it any other name. But the issue is that somehow at one point, two of you meet, because when you ask, if you don't doubt, you will receive it. But then your mind plays a role over what you are asking. Not in wavering, not doubtful, not in unbelief, but in faith. Ladies and gentlemen, what have you been looking for? And if you ask, how do you ask? Sometimes you see that you can actually ask, not just traditional way of asking. Oh, well, I must be on my knee, close my eyes, and ask. No, you can ask anywhere. While sleeping, while standing, while driving, while in the washroom. At that time when something enters your mind, at that time when you accept a thought in your mind accepts that thought of a truth, and it hits you in your mind very strong. Don't wait for a convenient time. That moment, ask. And that ask will program that thing to your reach. I'm glad you listened to this. And I know you're going to do something that will help you. I've done it so many times. I've asked, and I've also accepted something in my mind, and I got what I'm looking for. The principle is, don't doubt. Your mind should not waver. Your mind should not be in twos. Your mind should be single. And whatever you ask shall come to pass. At the point, you and your miracle will be attracted to each other, and you will meet somewhere. And you will celebrate that you've got your miracle. Thank you. I am Ernest Odogba. I'm glad you listened.